They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. He's 5'10" tall with a 72.8-inch reach. Up against them, Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's Nigel. So here is Roy Jones Jr., 24 years old. He's already got 22 wins with 20 knockouts. Certainly a young man to keep your eye on.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Ben. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
One of the hottest tickets around. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Do you believe what we're seeing? Counter punching. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for fights. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How did they not go down? Hold that thought. Roy Jones, and down goes Jones Jr. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And you continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down, as it looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. It's not over till it's over. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two were made for each other. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the jab. Fantastic punch. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Which fighter will say no more? Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben and that. And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? He misses with that jab. Counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. He blocks that jab. A perfect counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh my word, down goes RJJ! And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to...
Well, they're back back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Defense is not an option for these two. Final 10 seconds here. Did you see that? Nigel Benn has been rocked. Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I've got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your bell.
Both men back into the fray here in round 5. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about being that. This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good punch. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not. Shot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That'll be a technique. Round 7, here we go. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And finally, Jones goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have